We have two special right triangles that you need to know and love because they're going to come up a ton, and there's a lot of really important things that we can do with these. So one of the special right triangles is the 45, 45, 90 triangle, which is here on the left. If these are both 45 degrees, that means that these two sides have to be equal. So we call them x and x. The hypotenuse then is x root 2. You may have also learned it in geometry as having side lengths of 1, 1, and root 2, which is also true. Okay, so a 45, 45, 90 triangle, the sides are 1, 1, root 2. And remember, we can create this of any size, so you could also do it as x, x, x root 2. So if instead of 1, if this side were 5 and this side were 5, that would make this side 5 root 2. If your leg was 17 and 17, and the hypotenuse would be 17 root 2. So that's how that one works. I'll get this out of here. The other one that we have is the 30, 60, 90 triangle. The side lengths of the 30, 60, 90 triangle are 1, 2, and root 3, or as on the notes, 1x, 2x, and x root 3. This one is sometimes a little bit trickier to remember which one goes where, so here's how I remember it. So we have 1, 2, root 3. These are the side lengths that we want to enter into this. 30 degrees is the smallest side, so across from it has to go the smallest number, 1 or 1x. The hypotenuse has to be the longest side, so if you think about these other two numbers, which one's bigger? Well, 2 is bigger, so this side is 2, which means across from the 30-degree angle, the 60-degree angle is the root 3. So the side lengths of your 30, 60, 90 triangle are 1, 2, and root 3, or 1x, 2x, and x root 3. Okay, because again, we could have any value we wanted. Like if this side had been 5, this would be twice as long, which is 10, and this one would be 5 root 3. Okay, so but they keep these same proportions no matter what. So you need to know and love these. In fact, you're going to have a quiz on these really, really soon. There will be a video at the end telling you exactly about the quiz, but you have to know these and you have to know them perfectly well. So let's do a few problems using these special right triangles. So let's take a look at this first triangle. The legs of this triangle are x and x, which means those are the same length, which means these angles have to be the same. So this is a 45, 45, 90 triangle. Now remember, normally our sides are 1x, 1x, and x root 2. I'm going to change these sides to a. That's what I was going to do. Okay, pretend they're a's instead of x's. It gets confusing. Okay, so this side we have 1x equals a and 1x equals a. I can't figure out what a is. But right here I have x root 2 equals 8. That I can solve. X root 2 equals 8. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to solve for x. Divide both sides by root 2. So we have x equals, and then I'm just going to rationalize this denominator. So multiply by root 2, multiply by root 2. So that's going to give me 8 root 2 over 2, which is 4 root 2, okay, which means this side of the triangle, over here and over here, these are both 4 root 2. Okay. All right, let's do another one like that. I think the next one's a little bit easier. Again, instead of x's, I'm make that an a, just makes the problem easier. So we have another 45, 45, 90 triangle. So we know that on a 45, 45, 90, the legs have to be the same. So if this side is 17, this has to be 17. And then normally when we write this, we say, oh, remember this is 1x, and this is x root 2. So if this 1x is 17, that means x equals 17. Obviously, that side is 17. So then if we want to find out what a is, we're just going to plug in 17 for x. So this side is going to be 17 root 2. All right, the next two triangles are 30, 60, 90, so the rules change a little bit here. Again, I'm going to change these to a's and b's because otherwise I use x's twice and it's confusing. I'm just going to erase this so we have room to work. All right, so on our 30, 60, 90, remember the sides are 1x, 2x, and x root 3. So across from the 30 degrees goes the 1x. The hypotenuse is 2x, and then this is x root 3. Okay, the only side that we know is this one, that 1x equals 2, which means that x equals 2. So if we want to find b, well, b is equal to 2x, and we just said that x was 2, so b is going to be 2 times 2, which is 4. And a, we said, is going to be equal to x root 3, and we just said that x is 2, so this side is going to be 2 root 3. So the sides of this triangle are 2, 4, and 2 root 3. All right, let's check out the last one of these. And again, I'm going to label this A and B just so we don't have confusion with x's. It's another 30, 60, 90 triangle. So that's a 1, 2, root 3, 1x, 2x, x root 3. So across from the 30-degree angle is 1x. The hypotenuse is 2x. And across from 60 is the x root 3. That was an x. Okay, the one that we can solve is down here at the bottom. 2x equals 18. So if we divide that, we find out that x equals 9. So now we can plug that in over here for a. 1 times x, or 1 times 9, is going to be 9. And we can plug it in over here for b. It's going to be 9 root 3. So the sides of this triangle are 18, 9, and 9 root 3. Okay, so again, that's just using our special right triangles, using those ratios to find the missing side lengths. Again, we'll talk about the quiz that we're going to have over special right triangles in the very last video.